I certainly have strong opinions about it. And it's a lot more than a logo. This is the new Cracker Barrel ad. It's not real. It's AI. Play cut 338.
And I just want to clarify and say that I love Cracker Barrel. Like, I've been eating it for years, and it's like that restaurant, like when you're going out of town, and it's like exit 39 or exit this, and it literally is right there every single time. Every time I take an exit or I'm going out of town, Cracker Barrel is always by my side, you know?
Here at Cracker Barrel, we value diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's why we are going one step further to ruin our brand. We are investing millions of dollars into replacing all of brown pegs in the peg game to bright, colorful pegs.
What?
Also, we're changing the rules. The white pegs are not allowed to move or jump anymore, leaving the colored pegs to do whatever they want. We call it Down with the Cracker.
What?
It's about being fair in
Nah. This ain't real. This not real.
unfair world. Are you down with the cracker?
That is well written, my friend. That
Nah, bro, that was crazy.
is hilarious. Down with the cracker.
Down with the cracker. Like,
President Donald Trump issues his statement. Cracker Barrel should go back to the old logo, admit a mistake based on customer response, the ultimate poll, and manage the company better than ever before. They got $1 billion worth of free publicity if they play their cards right. He's so right. Very tricky to do, but a great option.
yeah, I think they should change that logo back to what it was, you know? Like, everybody knows it as this. That's like when they changed the Aunt Jemima, the pancake mix, and they put, what was it, the syrup? They changed her, and they put something else on there, or somebody else on there. It's like, we've known these products and these companies for so long, right? For decades. And the moment they change, or they try to make a change, it's never something slight. It's always a drastic change. Like, if you ask me, the old logo always was the best. You know what I'm saying? That's what we know Cracker Barrel as. This new logo is very generic. It's not me.
Opportunity.
I'm not
Have a
feeling
major news conference today. Make Cracker Barrel a winner again. Remember, in just a short period of time, I made the United States of America the hottest country in the world. 1 year ago, it was dead. Good luck. By the way, President Trump is exactly right. And so the little Cracker Barrel mafia that is running their C-suite right now. By the way, we saw the same thing with Bud Light. It is left-wing coastal elites that then have to go run middle America companies like Target. And listen, this is the key. They might be like, well, we can't pander to Trump. If you're running Cracker Barrel, you want to pander to Trump.
Hey, listen, the sales are down. The stocks are down. You know, you guys need to figure out a way. You either change the logo back, or you better listen to Trump. We have to listen to the people. Listen to your consumers, your customers. Listen to them. They are right. Trust me. Like,
Trust me. If there was a Cracker Barrel poll, President Trump wins 90% of people that go to Cracker Barrel. No joke. Traditional, Americana. Now, again, if you were running kind of like a juice cleanse bar in Brooklyn, I'd say, okay, probably not take the Trump advice.
right.
Cracker Barrel's audience is conservative Southerners and decent people. Conservatives like Trump, and liberal Southerners don't care. Let me just read this ridiculous. This thing reads like a struggle session. Love Cracker Barrel. We take our responsibility seriously. We know we won't always get everything right the first time. Well, we know that when I try to eat your food. My goodness. Anyway, but we'll keep testing, learning, and listening to
This
our
guy throwing shots.
guest employees. At the end of the day, all right, that's it. Can we put this up on screen? This is marketing malpractice. This is as bad as it gets. Can we put this up on screen? Whatever one this is. This is complete marketing malpractice. Anybody who writes at the end of the day should be completely terminated and exiled to being working for the TSA.
Okay, so let's read this. Let's get into it.
I want to know who this person is, and they should have to wake up at 5 a.m. and make sure you don't have water in your backpack. At the end of the day, oh my gosh, can you be more cliche? It means nothing. That statement means nothing. Nothing. Bill O'Reilly taught me that, and a friend from Chicago. Why would you tell what does end of the day mean? Our promise is simple. Always find comfort, okay, community, sort of, and country hospitality. That's true. Here at Cracker Barrel. Uncle Herschel.
Okay, that's true.
Uncle Herschel wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Well, then why'd you get rid of him?
Why'd you get rid of him? Exactly. Like, what kind of that's so That's defeating the purpose of what you just said. Uncle Herschel wouldn't have wanted it any other way. So you just took him off of the front cover. You just took Uncle Herschel away, right? And we all loved Uncle Herschel, and now he's gone. You know what I'm saying? This don't make no sense.
Thank you for
Come
caring
on, Cracker
so much.
Barrel.
No, I actually don't care that much. Cracker Barrel has cared about me. I literally don't care about Cracker Barrel.
Now I'm not gonna feel the same way when I'm driving down the road and I'm on a road trip and I see Cracker Barrel on the next exit. I'm not gonna feel the same way. I'm gonna be driving and I'm probably just gonna keep driving and probably go to Chick-fil-A or somewhere else because like you guys have just killed the vibe.
At all. I have gone there a couple times and I needed Pepto-Bismol and Pepsid and like an enema just to like get rid of it. It was like a combination of antihistamines and Pepsid. It was just, the whole thing was just overwhelming. And come and see for yourself the country hospitality that makes Cracker Barrel feel like home. Love Cracker Barrel.
And then imagine if they got rid of the rocking chairs. If you guys got rid of the rocking chairs that are outside of Cracker Barrel, like I would immediately just stop going to Cracker Barrel, man, because that's a staple. Like you guys took Uncle Herschel, and if you take anything else you guys take from this, then I think if sales haven't dropped at all, they will drop to an all-time low.
Cracker Barrel's audience is decent people. They're conservative. They're Christian. And they're in a lot of trouble. Self-inflicted. I would love to kind of see the corporate board meeting when they decided to go through this. Oh yeah, let's go get rid of the one thing that people remember us for.
On the road.
The stockholder should oust the CEO. This thing's going to go down. I don't know anyone that wants to go there, but Trump is right. They could pivot and have a major thing. What they should do, in addition to the Sydney Sweeney thing, is they should not just put back the logo. They should give out like free T-shirts with the logo. They should embrace it and be like, "Whoa, we messed that one up."
Yeah, so sales will just go so high after that, man. Like this. Who knows? This could be a stunt. They could probably end up bringing back the old logo, and then like just in general, like this is probably like a publicity stunt. Who knows? You feel me? I hope not though, but
just like how we mess up half the time we serve you food.
Like, look at the difference between those two logos. Like, to me, it looks more bland. Like, the one on the left just looks like the guy you can trust. Like, that looks like the person that you know that if you go there, they're going to get the job done. They're dependable, right? And then you look at the right logo, and you're like, damn, what is that? Like, what is the definition of Cracker Barrel? Like, what's the illustration? What picture does it paint in my head? It paints nothing because it's a very vague logo, very plain and basic, right?
Be so relatable because no one likes the food at Cracker Barrel. I'm sure someone does, but
I like some of the food there.
I mean, maybe you guys do, but I find it inedible. So Cracker Barrel has changed their logo from the one that we.
I mean, I will say though, the food is one thing, but I like the little store that they have. When you first walk in, there's like a store that you can buy like snacks, candy, clothes, hats, glasses, all kind of like little things that you walk in before you can go into the store. So I think that's a huge staple on why people actually like Cracker Barrel as well. It's very unique because of that little store that they have in there.
Always been used to this just really vanilla. I mean, that's like the typical risk-averse corporate rebrand on the right, where the other one feels very traditional. You kind of pass it down.
Yeah.
And people are kind of freaking out. And so this was Cracker Barrel's response. They say, oh, Cracker Barrel's gone woke. And that's probably true. And they have this long, ridiculous letter. If the last few days have shown us anything, it's how deeply we care about Cracker Barrel. We're truly grateful for your heartfelt choices. And this is the most offensive part of it.
So this is my question. If you guys went woke, right? You guys went woke. What was the reason that, what were you guys known for in the past that made you want to become woke now? Like, and if you're woke now, what are you woke about? Like, that's my question.
Entire thing. Let me tell you. What has not changed and will never change are the values that this company was built on. Hard work, family, and scratch-cooked food made with care. Hold on. Time out. If you guys were going to fix something, make it so that your food is actually digestible. The logo thing is completely irrelevant to me. If you guys are going to go do a corporate rebrand, bring in maybe a team, like bring in Paula Deen. I think Paula Deen would be a great rebrand. At this point, only Sydney Sweeney can save
So
you.
he doesn't.
You guys have
He doesn't care none about the logo. Like he's more like, okay, you guys need to fix the food. Like, which is very true. Like, okay, I mean, the logo is one thing though, but you can go in. The logo could be trash, and guess what? The logo is trash, but the food is freaking fire. The food is really, really good. Who cares about the logo, right? But yeah, he has a valid point.
completely messed this up. There is only a single way out of this hellhole that you have dug. That's right. Only Sydney Sweeney can save Cracker Barrel. At this point, they should just basically go to their bank, whoever has their line of credit, and say, we need $250 million. Why? We're going to pay Sydney Sweeney whatever it takes to go eat fried chicken and
What?
our disgusting food. Now, people say the pancakes are good. I don't know. Listen.
I haven't really had a bad experience at Cracker Barrel. Like I order the same generic items from the menu, and I've never had an issue with their breakfast. I've never had dinner there, right? But I've never had an issue with like their breakfast and maybe the lunch. I usually order like I think apple slices, or like they're like these apple. It's like an apple pie kind of thing. I think that's what it is. And then I order like grilled chicken strips and stuff, like very like basic orders that you really can't mess up, to be honest with you, right? So I don't really know where people are saying, like, what are people ordering that they're saying that the food is not that good. But I'm having a good time at Cracker Barrel. I don't know about them. So for me, it's just about the logo, right? That's all I care about, really. The food to me is not bad.
Cracker Barrel, I'm giving you some free advice. Go borrow 200, whatever it takes, and go make her honorary chair and have her just sit in the rocking chair. In fact, what you should do is you should say the first 1,000 guests every Saturday get a free Sydney Sweeney bobblehead or something.
All right.
Just Sydney Sweeney.
I think this guy's like a marketing genius, I guess. Is that what he is?
He's sitting in a rocking chair, slow motion.
I honestly don't even think that this guy has even been to a Cracker Barrel, or many times, really. He probably is the type that has gone to Cracker Barrel like once, and he's like, oh, I'm going to pick this on the menu, and it wasn't good, or it was mid, right? But I can speak on that because I've gone to Cracker Barrel at least maybe like once every 3 months or so. And yeah, my experience is good. I mean, the customer service is fine, right? And then I always turn around and buy like a little gift from the store that they have. So it's all in all, it's not a bad experience.
At this point, it's the only thing that can save you. The ad shoots itself. What are you guys doing with a corporate rebrand? And this thing is just ridiculous. And by the way, they have a whole LGBTQ alliance. Okay, let's just be honest. Can we put this LGBTQ thing up? When I think of Cracker Barrel and I think of the
Wait, they got a LGBTQ alliance, Cracker Barrel.
type of person that goes to Cracker Barrel, which of course I bet our audience loves Cracker Barrel, and a lot of people do, I can almost guarantee you the homosexual kind of community
You are lying.
is not gravitating towards Cracker Barrel. Maybe the juice bar, of which doesn't exist in Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see the way. I don't know how it would mix, right? Yeah, because the people that would go to Cracker Barrel, I don't even think they would support LGBTQ. So I don't. Yeah, and I don't think that LGBTQ would be in unison with anybody that's not in unison with them. So I don't really know how that alliance. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know how that works.
Probably some sort of other, uppity metropolitan restaurant. I tried to eat at Cracker Barrel once, and it was very difficult. I just so unhealthy. It's just like overwhelming.
He must be getting paid to go against Cracker Barrel. Like,
Their whole theme is
Gotta
country,
be.
and they just transitioned to modern city. The people want country. If the one thing I will say that was always appealing about Cracker Barrel, you walk through the gift store.
that's what I just said.
It's old and traditional, and it feels like yeah,
It
exactly.
feels like you're going to your grandparents' home. That's how, to be honest with you, how it feels to me. Like you're going to your grandparents' home, and they got pictures on the wall, and they making their old recipes. They got the wooden chair, the wooden table, like you sit around the fire, like stuff like that. They got the axe, and they got the deer head on the wall, like stuff like that. But it's like you're going into like very old fashioned housing. So it's like I think it's a very comfortable place for our older generation, like our older like senior citizens, even our middle-aged people, citizens that they feel like that place will be pretty comfortable, just the setting alone.
It feels like you're going back in time and Americana, and you get fried chicken with a side of an angioplasty, and it's really
Rocking chairs out in the front.
it's really country hospitality, and you're driving endlessly, from Chicago to Springfield, Missouri, and then you just pull off to the side of the street or off the highway, and there's Cracker Barrel. And now it's trans Cracker Barrel. Now it's something completely different.
I don't know about that. That's crazy.
And so apparently the truth has come out. The key woke reformer in the company was also part of the advisory board at the Human Rights Campaign.
Why do we have to okay, he said okay, now it's trans because they had an alliance with LGBTQ, that now it's a trans Cracker Barrel. Why do we have to say stuff like that? Like, why can't it be okay? Like, even though it is what it is, they have an alliance with them. Why can't it be like, okay, we're just a really good restaurant. We're an old-fashioned restaurant, American, and we have this style of doing things, and we serve everybody in the community. We serve all Americans. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, what your skin color is, what you believe in, where you come from. We serve everybody. Like, why can't that be the narrative, right? We're jumping back to, okay, LGBTQ, the battle against people that don't believe in that in LGBTQ society. Like, just in general, it's just so much back and forth. It's like a split. Anytime they try to add an alliance with something like in that realm, it causes too much friction and too much division. And I think that's not a good step for the company. It should not be forming alliances with these different groups. It should be, no, we are Cracker Barrel and we're here to serve you. We are any American, everybody, wherever you come from, come to our restaurant, serve everybody.
Of course. The CEO of Cracker Barrel even admitted the logo change is, quote, about being a place for everyone, as if having a white man on the original logo was
what I just said.
How bad.
But you know what? At the end of the day, I don't think that, I get it, having a white man on the logo was they feel like, okay, that there needs to be a change for that. But it's like, man, sometimes you gotta you gotta kind of softly pull that away. Maybe they could have did a poll, and they could have said, hey, we're gonna put a poll out there, and we're gonna say, okay, we're trying to remove the white man from the logo, and this is gonna be the new logo, and see what customers and people are saying about it, and then go with that decision. You know what I'm saying? But you guys just literally just snatched it under the rug, and this is the result.
Again, I want to be very clear. If you are, the NFL is doing the same thing with these ridiculous cheerleaders. And yes, men can be cheerleaders, but men should not be go-go dancers at football games. Big difference. Nothing more masculine than a man holding up a woman who has to go do some sort of a flip. Not masculine when a guy's doing go-go dancing at the Minnesota Vikings football game.
I don't know what go-go dancing is, but take is not good, I guess, huh?
If it's not broken, don't fix it. If they were going down, do more of why people like you. Don't do less of it. Don't go in some sort of direction. And in what planet is pandering to a...
You know what I was going to say? I forgot I was going to say this to you guys. I feel like this new logo looks so generic. You know how Golden Corral is another company with this buffet, and they have a whole bunch of food that they make. Their logo, it's very similar to Golden Corral, Cracker Barrel. Their logos are very basic now. It's like you guys want to go away from the old logo, but you guys are worrying about something that was on the exterior. You should have worried about the interior and worry about maybe changing the recipe, adding new recipes to the menu, taking advice and taking opinions from and experiences from customers and employees, and seeing how can we make this company better? How can we expand? What can we do that can lead to higher sales or more traction, more population, more volume of people that are coming in to eat at our company, to eat at our restaurant, excuse me. It's just they always worry about the exterior. They never tackle what's really important. It's always, about the face, the exterior. It's never the actual issues that get handled.
Small San Francisco audience, the right. Can we put this up here? I'm gonna get strike for bullying. So let me just put this up. Can we just put this up? The picture of the Wokey. I don't have to say anything. This is the person who made the
He
decision.
said the Wokey. Oh, that's the lady that made the decision for the logo change?
I don't have to say any words. You see, I'm just looking, viewing, not commenting. No
Oh,
bullying going
man.
on here. This is the person who took Uncle Herschel from you.
Why did you take Uncle Herschel from us? Like what? I don't, man. This is absurd, man. You know, it looks like she looks like a regular person, so I don't really see like what. I mean, it's just a picture at the end of the day, but like, yeah, now that we know who is behind the mask, right? We want to know. Everybody wants to know why you decided to peel Uncle Herschel off the logo and give us this generic bull crap. Like,
Right there. I have so much I want to say, but I can't say it. She seems lovely.
she does seem very lovely. This very nice smile. She seems too nice, so.
The CEO put ideology over business, and instead of honoring the values that built the brand, she decided to chase the DEI and rainbow activism, and she's destroying what hardworking Americans love about Cracker Barrel. And I think what people love about Cracker Barrel is that it's indulgence food. Again, that's just not how I'm wired. Every time I eat indulgence food, I feel like I need to get on a treadmill, go for a hike.
Nah, he's right though, because as soon as you eat indulgence food, it's like it goes straight to the bottom, and it's like, damn, I need to go for a walk. Like I need to get out of here and go for a walk, go work out, hit the gym. It's yeah. But sadly, a lot of people like indulgence food. A lot of people like eating like that. They don't like to eat healthy. So it's like how would I say, like comfort food? When you're not feeling well, or you're feeling under the weather, or something's bothering you, or just things are happening in your life, and you need someone to turn to, and you kind of indulge in comfort food to kind of make you feel good. And it's never a good food. It's never a good selection of food or something healthy. It's always something like ice cream or unhealthy or fried foods, cookies, chips, candy, stuff like that is just comforting, but it's never really good for you.
A throwback, and there's something beautiful about that. And it feels like the country we're losing, and that's the final point. Why are people so mad? Because in a world where everything is changing, a lot of people thought that at least I had Uncle Herschel. And they said, why am I going to go spend $80 to go take my 3 kids out for breakfast at Cracker Barrel if that too is going to change? That too is going to metamorphosize. That too is going to transform.
That's crazy.